Started in Boston in 1891, the Massachusetts Maritime Academy has operated in the 19th, the 20th, and now the 21st centuries, with over 120 years of tradition and excellence. We have an interesting history. For the first 50 years of our operation, our students lived aboard a sail training ship, and their classroom was the sea. For the first 100 years, we were a school for those who wanted to be ship captains and chief engineers. Indeed, our graduates from those days were successful businessmen who rose to prominent positions in their communities. For the last 30 years, we have provided spectacular opportunities for women who dared to follow a non-traditional course in life. Our history is important, but our present is more interesting, and, as you will see, we have made some changes over the years. Hi, my name is Rick Gernon. Welcome to the Massachusetts Maritime Academy. We're going to take the next few minutes to show you what the buzz is all about. In the last 5 years, we've doubled the size of the dining hall, increased our dormitories, expanded the berths on our training ship, improved our athletic facilities. We've modernized our classrooms and our labs, added simulators, put this building online, a new library. All in all, $50 million in improvements to this campus. We're particularly proud of our new 360-degree ship simulator, one of only a few in the world. This $2 million Xbox 360 can put a student at the helm of a VLCC entering the Houston Ship Channel or in charge of a giant box ship departing Shanghai. She can be in the wheelhouse of a tug, nudging a gas carrier into New York Harbor, or on the bridge of the Noble Bully 1 in the Gulf of Mexico, working the DP controls. It is a spectacular piece of technology that adds great value to our graduates, but it is just a small part of over $50 million invested in this campus over the past 5 years, and we will spend $60 million during the next 5 years, modernizing and adding on to the dormitories, enlarging our lecture hall, revamping our old library, and building a new waterfront. U.S. News & World Report has ranked us in the top 10 of best colleges in the North. And of the 3,000 colleges nationwide, Forbes magazine has listed us in the top 15 for best return on investment for a public college. But there are two important things about Massachusetts Maritime Academy that you should know. One you can't see, and one you can't miss. The one you can't see is our educational philosophy. Learn, do, learn. Experiential learning permeates every classroom. All of our students get months of practical, hands-on experience to go with their academic theory and coursework. Ralph Waldo Emerson said it best: the skill to do comes from doing. The other thing I want to speak about is something you notice as soon as you see our campus: the uniforms. We have a purpose for these, and it's not what you think. We are not a military academy, but we do have a regimental system. Although our graduates can qualify for a direct commission as an officer, unlike the service academies, at MMA there is no military obligation after graduation. Our students pay tuition and buy choice. Then why the uniforms? You've just seen some of the amazing simulators that we've used on this campus. Wearing a uniform is our leadership simulator. Over the first 2 years at Mass Maritime Academy, we teach young men and women that they are part of a team. We teach them how to follow orders, be attentive to details, and have respect for others. Then, in the final 2 years, we teach, and they get to practice, the art of leadership. Now that you have seen the campus, I want to show you the most valuable part of our operation, our students. Many are the first in their family to go to college. all of them work extra jobs to help put themselves through the academy. While they have wonderful opportunities after they graduate, getting to commencement is often an insurmountable financial burden. To attract and retain the best and brightest students so that we can continue to provide the industries and corporations we serve, like Noble, we must provide the scholarship assistance that our students and their families need. Tonight, by attending this event, by honoring David Williams and Noble, you have made an investment in your own future workforce. I would now like to introduce you to the faces and voices of MMA.
My experience at Mass Maritime has been great so far. I've learned a lot in the classes that we've had, like rules of the road and stability and trim, but I've also learned a lot outside of the classes. I've had a lot of leadership experience, hands-on experience with the labs and the 360 simulator. That's a lot of stuff that you can't find anywhere else. As of my senior year, I was fortunate enough to be selected for the position of Regimental Training and Retention Officer, which means I work very closely with the admissions department with recruitment, and I also deal with the well-being of the regiment and make sure that they're doing well in classes. Being the Regimental Training and Retention Officer has helped me tremendously with my time management skills, my multitasking skills, and definitely my self-confidence. As a result of my Mass Maritime experience over the past 4 years, I feel very ready for my future and I'm incredibly excited about it.
The scholarships I received from MMA and its sponsors were truly everything for me and my family. I grew up in a divorced parent home and it was very difficult to have that extra burden, and having the scholarships allowed no added burden on my studies or the leadership activities I want to participate in. MMA was supportive and I always found ways to get that extra help, and that really provided a good backbone for my financial career. The thing about Mass Maritime that I loved was it allowed me to pursue opportunities that I wouldn't have been exposed to before, and I've found with Noble it's been the exact same way. Participating daily with not only a superintendent but an OMDP coordinator and a corporate sponsor that has been helpful, and everyone is thrilled to come to work and loves the atmosphere that Noble provides them.
As a kid, I loved ships, and one of my friends who attended Mass Maritime recommended me to Mass Maritime. I graduated in 2008 as a cadet chief mate, the highest ranking det cadet at Massachusetts Maritime Academy. I've been with Noble for the past 10 months now, and it is the greatest job I've had yet. Mass Maritime has given me attention to detail skills. I'm an asset to my employers. A lot of my employers depend on me to get jobs done, and I get it done in a timely frame. And I think this is indicative of most students that graduated from Mass Maritime Academy.
The hands-on experience I had at Mass Maritime allowed me to transition a lot easier into the marine engineering field. And in fact, a lot of the equipment I work on my ship is exactly the same that I worked on in the lab. The scholarship money I received at Mass Maritime was ultimately what led to my success as a leader and as an individual. It allowed me to focus more on leadership because I didn't have to have that side job on the weekends. I could go to open houses and do some other leadership activities they had at the academy, which ultimately led to my success and being the regimental commander my senior year. I truly believe that without the scholarships I received and the great education from Mass Maritime, I wouldn't be working for such a great company like Noble.
Thank you for your support tonight. Please come and visit. I know you'll be impressed with the facilities at this campus, but the most important thing, our graduates, our students, they are the Massachusetts Maritime Academy.